Hey everybody, long time no see. Farm Girl Scavenge. I have a total of 25 orders going out. One of them is a multiple order, and my total in sales is $1,175.83. My cost of goods was $14.40. Yeah, it was. I keep track of everything. I keep track of cost of goods. I keep track of where the items are, and that right there is my total. So I may slip in a few pictures what each item, what I made on an item, like what the taxes and the let's see, I wrote it down on one of these here, but I may just slip that in. So the one thing that I wasn't going to include, but I didn't ship out because it came in late Friday night, so it didn't get shipped, is, if you guys don't know, I sell Tic Tac gum, discontinued, as a collectible. So I sold 3. I would take this out of here and show you. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. I would take this out of here and show you. But you know what? Here, let's go for a little, right? You can see up there. I have stuff up on the top that I don't get into a lot. So, climb with me. Tic Tac gum is right back there. So these little Tic Tac gums, there you see them right in there. 3 of those. 3 of those. Yes. And how much did I make on those? Well, let me just tell you, I have made thousands. I have 2 sets. Make sure that I don't fall because, you know, if I did, at least it would be recorded, right? I have 2 sets left of the spearmint, the winter fresh mint, whatever you want to call it. Boy, that's a wiggling. You guys are wiggling. And now you're crooked. You're crooked. I'll get this figured out. No, I'm not going to edit it out because those of you that know me know I don't edit. All right, we'll just work with that. So I sold 3 of those for $48.99. They're all in $58.86. For those of you who do free shipping, I don't. I do shipping on top. I don't do any free shipping, period. I don't care how much somebody whines, complains, or does. I do not do free shipping, period. That is not, it's not my problem how to get something to somebody. I just ship it. I sell it, they pay the shipping, and I ship it. And those of you that know me know that, and you know why, because I've talked about it many times. So they paid, which eBay collected, $3.72 tax on that. The selling costs, which includes shipping, were shipping and any promoted listings. I only run 2% promoted listings, $7.57. So the net that eBay paid out to me was $47.57, and I paid 25 cents a pack for each of those. So I have 75 cents into that sale of the 3 things of Tic Tacs. Guess what? Right up here, I'm gonna put the picture of the sale. So that's what I got. All right. That's actually, it's order number 1 going out, but it's the last one. Okay, so let's start. I got stuff buried here. Let's start. I wonder if it would be better if I turned you guys around and I come over here, because then I can just pull stuff. I have everything. Guys, this right here, plus 2 items that I have at home because I forgot to grab my stupid bin of listed stuff. This right here, that's $1,100. Do not ever judge your sales by somebody else's sales or your stacks by somebody else's stacks. It's the worst thing that you could do to yourself. I don't know why this thing is, you're just gonna have to stare at my face for a minute because I don't know why it's wiggly like that. It shouldn't be. All right, I'm gonna put you here. Oh, is it that? And I know it's kind of dark, but that's where it's at. It's dark because this light went off. Oh, the joys of working in storage. Okay, so I have all this stuff here already. I'm just gonna grab stuff that I already have dealt with. Okay, I sold a Hello Kitty. Pop that up right there. I just listed it last week. It's gonna go in this. Sits at home in that bin I forgot to tell you about. I also sold a Kate Spade. Can you see it? See it? Pop that up right there. A Kate Spade, little Kate Spade purse. And so we'll just get those out of the way. I sold this Furby once. They never paid. And I ended up selling it for more. This is I will also put a picture of it up here because it's already boxed up because I was going to send it off. So it is the 2005 Hasbro Emototronic Sleepy Purple White Blue Eyes. And then I put its number. Not working. I sold this for $80 and they are $98.98 all in shipped. And isn't he cute? Actually, to tell you the honest truth, I don't mind the Furbies, but those ones, that Furby, creepy. That one is creepy. I'm not gonna lie. All right. What else do I have here that I can show you right off the top of my head? I'm going through my okay. I sold this Brooks Brothers belt. I'm just going to go ahead and put a picture of every one of the sales up there. This Brooks Brothers belt, adult genuine leather, size 44, brown brass buckle. I paid $2 for this at an estate sale. I sold it for $34.23. They are $42.43 all in on that. I also sold this tube, brand new, NARS lipstick. It is called Cruella 185. I'll put the sale up there. I'm just going to quit telling you that. It's just going to pop up there. I paid 50 cents for that. It sold for $14 on a best offer, and they are $19.99 all in because they were trying to get an even 20. And I think it was an older lady. She was very nice in her messages, and I was just like, you can have it. It's all yours. No, scan off of my neck. Okay, these are a set of 18 Santa's World ornaments. Everything goes in plastic. Everything goes in plastic. You have to protect it from the cardboard or whatever it's being shipped in, right? So these are tiny, 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 tiny. There's 18 of them. And it's a gift set of 18 Santa's World vintage miniature ornaments, detailed and hand painted. Don't you know? I don't remember if I sent an offer or what, but they paid $12.59, $19.78 all in. I have 10 cents into these. I went to an estate sale 2 summers ago, and it was literally just fill a bag for $5, and I went 2 weekends in a row. Yes, I did. Anyway, so there you go. 10 cents into what did I say? $12.59. I doubled, tripled, I quadrupled, I quintupled. Maybe not. Getting out of hand. All right, what else do I have right here that's on this list? Oh, this beautiful pan. And this is the cookware that I use at my house. And as a matter of fact, this was no cost of goods because I had several of these. And when I moved, I realized that. This is the second one I've sold. This is a brand called Renaware, and it is highly sought after. You can almost always find it by that handle right there. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, let's see if we step out here where there's a little more light, get you. don't know. Can you see it? It's right there. Rena Ware. Look it up. R-E-N-A. Rena Ware. And this pan is 18 by 8 3-ply stainless steel 9.5-inch skillet pan. It does not have the lid because I kept it because I have several pans that use that same lid. And I sold that for $62.99. They are $84.39 all in on this pan. And I'm just telling you. This is my shipping unit, by the way, for those of you that don't know. I do have inventory in here. Most of that inventory on that back shelf, all of the blue stuff is listed. I also keep all of my shipping supplies. This is my shipping bench where I'm talking to you from. Keep all my shipping supplies in here. I still have that stupid firkin up there. That firkin is herkin. Anyway, I have all of my shipping supplies, and I'm pretty, you know, this is where I keep ephemera. This is where I keep the majority of my ephemera. And yeah, so anybody need Fitz and Floyd, I'll be listing a bunch of that here soon. So back on task. Back on task. That light threw me off, right? Okay, we got that, and that. Let's see what we got on this page that's right here. Oh, okay, here. You'll have to, I'm going to have to step to the side so I have room. You're going to have to look at the picture. This is a recyclable, where's the title here? Steven Universe. My kids and my grandkids watch this show. Steven Universe and Maine IAC SDCC 2014. We love fine. Giant 28-inch crossbody swag bag. It was like at Comic-Con or something like that. Anyway, this thing is super cool. I paid $1 for it. They would have given it to me. I mostly bought it because I knew what Steven Universe was. But then I needed something to put things in. It was a citywide estate sale, or a citywide garage sale. Okay, so they paid $34.99. They are $41.14 all in, and it's going to Japan. So there you go on that one. All right, then I have this cookbook right here. This is, wait, the light in here isn't that great, is it? Maybe I will come back over here. It might be better for you guys because you're just not getting to, I don't know. Okay, so this is a cookbook, as you can see. This person was very adamant they were looking for the green one. 1947, the American Women's Cookbook, outstanding full color illustration plates. A plate is a picture, but depending on the age and the year of the book, it's a plate. It's the way it's made. It's the way the pictures are made in the books. You can look that up. I'm not going to give you all the information, but that's enough to get you started, right? So this sold for, it was on a 30% off sale. It was at 59 something. So the person asked me what I needed to get it off my hands. I told them $54.99. Then they sent me $45, and then I told them $54.99 was my price. They could do a quick Google search because my friend Jan and I were talking when the thing came through. Do a quick Google search and see that that was an amazing price for that book, and they didn't offer back. They just bought it. Might be a strategy you may want to use. Okay, this one, you're just going to have to see the picture because it's all wrapped up and I'm not unwrapping it. It is a Little Bears and Friends hand-painted ceramic bisque snowflake Christmas ornament. It is tiny. Bisque means that it's porcelain, and I don't know why it says hand-painted on it. I must put that on. There must be something on there that's painted, but bisque usually doesn't have a glaze on it. It's matte. It's plain. They fired it and they're done with it. There might be something on the back of it. I'll have to look at the pictures. Anyway, so that was another 25-cent bulk estate sale buy. $10.49. They were $15.64 all into this little teeny tiny ornament. The next item is, this is really cool. I helped do a lot of clean outs in this complex that I'm in. And one of them I've made thousands off of. This is Boomer the Bear bobblehead statue from the Spokane Chiefs minor league hockey, and Metropolitan Mortgage is who sponsored this. And I would have gotten more because he should have had a flag in his hand, and this one didn't have it. Anyway, I took an offer for $20. He's going right back to Spokane. They are $31.04 all in. I also sold, not today, not this weekend, I sold his jersey for close to $100 and 2 other jerseys out of that same unit. Anyway, so if you don't know minor league football, baseball, basketball, they have some crazy logos, and you can do some research and study up on them. You can make some pretty good money on minor league stuff. Hockey, football, baseball, all that stuff. I got a mess going here. So it is my suggestion that if you're looking for things to sell and don't really know what it is that you're there, that'll fix it. Maybe it'll quit jiggling around. Can't promise, but we'll see. Start learning the teams, because lots of times there will be nothing on the hat or whatever it is that you get but the logo. So Google Lens is your friend there, or just learning, because minor league teams, especially in baseball and basketball, they change their names all the time. They get bought and sold, however that is. Whoever, I don't know the complete logistics about that, but that's my advice on that. All right, that page is done. What do we got here? These are all, yeah, I can grab this one. Almost didn't list this. This is what this is getting shipped in. This is your eBay cardboard folder. You don't have to have the eBay ones. I used to have an anchor store, and I bought a lot of stuff that I have been using for years, because I had an anchor store, I had a small store, and my son had a store, and we got $2.50, $3.25 a quarter to spend and stuff. So this is old. It's older than me. Antique 1904 gold medal flower advertising cookbook, Washburn Crosby paperback. Now mine isn't in that great a condition. It is 100 years old. There are others out there that are in better condition. I listed it for $24.99. It sold for $24.99. $30.79 all in. This actually sold fairly quickly. Did I write down when I listed it? I can't read that part. It didn't print off. Anyway, so there you go on that. It's pretty ratty. I can show you if you can't see. See? I mean, like, it's literally, they loved this cookbook. So there you go. I sold this hat that my son bought me last year for Christmas. It's just too tight. There's too much going on up here. I love it. It's beautiful. It's by a company called 10 Tree. They reforest, and they don't make this design anymore. Actually sold this morning. Somebody messaged me. It's going to Canada. I had it listed for $39.99. I told them I would take $35 or $34.99. They actually sent me an offer for $35. They are $40.99 all in. Shop your house. Shop your house. My son has one of these. I'm going to see if he wears it. If he doesn't, I'm selling it. That's a good 10 Tree. Tentree. And this one's called, this specific design is called Juniper Tree Line. And see this little design, this little logo design here with the 10 and the tree inside. It's a dead giveaway. Okay, what else do we have? Got that book, got that. Okay, I have, this is called The Delineator. It is a vintage 1934 women's magazine, Art Deco, fall fashion cover by, I can't pronounce it, and I'm not even going to attempt to, but it'll be over there. Maybe I should do this. I can cover my face up. Anyway, don't remember what I had it listed for. Somebody offered me 50 bucks. I paid maybe 10 cents for it. Maybe. It was a bulk ephemera buy. Isn't she gorgeous? I love this book. They are $62.22 all in. Now, we have talked and talked and talked about how to mail. This is a record folder. That's what they sell it as. This can go right in here. Notice it's in plastic. Does it need to have bubble wrap? No, this will fold. It will fold, it will fold. If you don't have these nifty things, don't fret. This is what my eBay boxes got shipped in, right? I just chop them up. This will fit right in here. I know this isn't even, but listen, you can fix that, right? I have a spot where I keep extras. I have all my extra I get these bubble wrap bags free. I cut cardboard up, cardboard pieces, extra packaging that comes in other stuff. So you just put your thing in between this and you tape all around it. If you want to, you can stick it in a poly bag after that, but you don't need to, as long as your item is protected on the inside from water, you're good. Don't overthink it. While we're on that one, since I just covered this stuff up, let me do that. I have 4 other magazines, I think, or maybe 2. That thing's gonna fall off there and break, and then I'm gonna have to cry. Let's see, what else did we have on this page? The Delineator. Okay, Tiger Beat, 1966. I purchased a box of ephemera at an estate sale. If you follow me on Instagram, you can go find that. I paid $17 for the whole box. I believe that, wait a minute, I wrote it down here so I wouldn't get it wrong. I paid $17.50 for the whole box. It was the last hour of the second day. Everything was already 50% off. There were 87 items in that box, so I paid about 20 cents per item. I have sold hundreds of dollars worth out of that box. This particular magazine sold for $27.99. They are $36.80 all in on that. And I have another one. Where is it? Let me just find it because it's right here. This also is a large one. It's the Saturday Evening Post. Again, 20 cents. They paid $34.99. They are $44.53 all in. If you think that magazines aren't worth money and that all of them are worth $5, $10, $15, you need to do some research is all I can say. These are super easy. I don't have any of the big mailers like these. I do need to get some. They're a lot cheaper than the cardboard, and they're a lot easier than doing the card. There's so many different ways, you guys. And then you can get beautiful little sticky labels that say please don't bend, because you don't want them to bend these things, right? We do not want them to bend these things. All right, these are free. These are expensive if you're a quilter or something. These are called Clover. They're made by Clover, that's the brand. They are fusible border bias tape, the tape that goes around the outside of your blankets, your pillow cases, anything. These are silver. We don't make this one anymore. It actually has self-adhesive. You can kind of see it there. I don't know how well that works, but I had them listed for I think $13 a piece. I got them for free. Helped do an estate sale clean out. I got them for free. Somebody sent me an offer for $96. I said, you got it. They're $126.37 all in. Bet you guys wouldn't even think about something like this, would you? Guess what? I got about $500 more of this in a tote over there. And I don't care how long it takes to sell. Doesn't not bother me any. I got plenty of room. I don't do sell-through rate on a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I will wait. You may call me stupid, but I sure don't feel stupid for making, well, 96. I think my payout on that was $89. This is going in a flat padded. Let's see, what does this weigh? 9 pounds, 3 ounces. This is going to go for, this will ship for $5.99. I don't know why they got such a hefty shipping charge on that. But I will probably, I'll put this in a box. I could put it in one of these easily, but I'll be nice since they spent $100 on it. I'll just stick it in a 6x4x4 box and off it'll go. All in plastic, right? Okay, we did that, we did that, we did that. Hello Kitty, I already talked about that. I have a brass belt buckle. This was made by the Albany Belt Company in 1976, 78 it says. I'm gonna do a let's talk about it on belt buckles. Maybe this week. We'll see. So this sold for $20.99. They're all in $29.88. This gets wrapped in bubble wrap and it goes into one of these. That simple. I did a bulk buy of about 50. Let's go for a little field trip. You guys like those, right? Bulk buy of about 50 belt buckles. And this is what I have left. And I have been selling them pretty frequently. But one thing you guys need to know about belt buckles, see that right back there? This company that makes these, see the marks over here? They're highly faked. If you don't have the marks on the back, if it's not named, if it isn't that company and you list it as so, you will get a Vero. So maybe I'll talk about that. Maybe I should write that down. Belt buckles right here. Video. Belt buckles. All right. And this is so funny. I was getting something down from the top shelf the other day and these sold. I'm sure you've seen them all over the place. These are tiki carved wooden fork and spoon wall decor, 22 inches, wooden totem mid-century vintage. These sold for $29.39. They will be $54.60 all in, and these were free because I helped do a cleanup at an estate sale and nobody bought them. Anyway, I will put a picture of them up here. Don't laugh. People buy them. All right, that page is done. I know we got more because there's more stuff over there. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Crafting stuff. That and that. Martha Stewart. This took a while to sell. I wouldn't buy it again. I only paid 10 cents for it. $20.99. They're $29.23 all in. Martha Stewart. If you don't know that Martha Stewart stuff sells, I can't help you. But I just did. This is a pattern. Most people don't mess with patterns. This pattern didn't really sell for a lot. It should have. I had these dolls. I got them for Christmas one year when I was little. The Sunshine Family, you guys. This, somebody sent me an offer for $10.99. I was like, you got it. They're $15.15 all in. I don't even think I paid 10 cents for this. What did I write? I put 25 cents in. I bought boxes and boxes and boxes of patterns, and most of them I have very little into because I buy them in bulk. Anyway, so that's that. What else we got here on this page? Oh, these are tile. No, I'm not shipping them like this. That's just how they were stored on the shelf. There's 3 of them. They're exactly the same. I paid $1.50 for all 3 of them. Talavera ceramic tiles, cactus, siesta, Mexican 4x4, glossy raised texture, lot of 3. I think they sent me an offer for $25. They are $37.57 all in. How would you ship these? Each one of these will get wrapped in tissue paper. Then they will get wrapped in bubble wrap. Then they will get put in this box, which is a small flat rate box because that fits them perfectly. And then they will go in a padded flat rate envelope. Don't come after me. It's all flat rate. It's all USPS. And that is how you do that. Or you could just wrap them in cardboard. I have a bunch of those that I'll never use, and that's what I'm using them for. All right. So there. Okay. What do we got here? I know there's a few things left. Did that. Maybe not. Get that. Oh, maybe we did do them all. By gosh, by golly. Oh, nope, we didn't. This might be the only thing I didn't do. This is the Hallmark ornament. It's called Kiss Stealin' a Kiss. It's from 1997. Kwanzaa style African American. Listen, you guys, there are not enough holiday ornaments that support other skin tones than Caucasian people, and that's not right at all. So unfortunately, because of that, can you see their outfits through there? See how they're styled? I love this ornament. I've sold several of them. Anyway, 20, what do they got? They $15.99. They are $23.38 all in. I'm pretty sure I took an offer on that. Either that or no, this was on a 30% off sales. I put everything that was older than 6 months on 30% off because that was my margin. And I've sold quite a bit of